They wipe tears while I wipe fingerprints off lead. They say shoot for the stars, I say shoot for the head. I believe in good times, having peace and fun, but I'm still in my room trying to grease my gun. Can't let it get rusty. If a shootout breaks, the only thing I want jamming is my screwed out tape. And tomorrow's the big day, gotta get my rest. 45 G's out of town, licked by your dress. I'm all alone. My girl say that she couldn't make it, cause she got a damn cold and her whole body aching. And I feel kinda nervous, butterfly in my stomach, but I drift off to sleep, really thinking nothing of it. Then something wakes me up and I open my eyes. Somebody's in my house, I'm broken cause I couldn't tell my mom bye. They finally caught me slipping, man. I'ma die like a man, homeboy. I ain't tripping. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose the life under the curse. I'll be dressed in a suit and finally going to church. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose the life under the curse. I'll be dressed in a suit and finally going to church. Dreams of the cream, enemies on different teams. Red beams in my house, man, this shit is so extreme. I saw him dressed up in all black with a mask, and I knew they was coming for the birds and the cats. So I rolled out of my bed and hit the floor and start crawling. And this is the price that you pay when you're balling in. How did they get a spare key to my crib? It had to be my bitch, she gonna die if I live. Usually I keep a black Glock on my dresser, and I'm hearing someone whisper saying, Los, I'ma get ya. And I'm knowing it's the devil, but I pay him no mind. I've been dodging that boo ever since I was 9. Gotta make it to the closet where I keep the Mossberg. Slug shots, one hit, never speak another word. Little did I know they had night vision goggles when they saw me on the floor. Boys squeezed on the throttle, gunshot to my dome. Jackers in my home, nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose the life under the curse. I'll be dressed in a suit and finally going to church. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose the life under the curse. I'll be dressed in a suit and finally going to church. Shots started ringing, I was tumbling and diving, running out of time with my mind on surviving. Dove out the window, but I started seeing stars. I forgot last week about some burglar bars. Now my face is all wet and I know it ain't sweat. Bullet hit my leg, so I rolled to the left. Guess where I was sat? Down right in the closet, grabbed the pump. Now it's my turn to make a deposit. Damn slugs, ain't no pump. Hit the boy in his back, saw his right leg flying in and knocked down my lap. Unloaded, reloaded, it was a 3-man army. Now they're looking like the peanuts at the end of a party. Man, one was still alive, so I started asking questions. He could barely talk, spitting blood like venom. He said he had a team and people were random. I killed the messengers, now I need who sent them. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose the life under the curse. I'll be dressed in a suit and finally going to church. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose the life under the curse. I'll be dressed in a suit and finally going to church.